Hey everyone. So we're gonna keep looking at the modular fighter. So added a new couple or a new constant for char name or character name. Again, the skeleton I'm building with a very sparsely framed out kin, and we have some new animations right now. So we're gonna scroll on down, and we have our 400s, which will be our crouching light, medium, and heavy punch. Our 430 to 450, which will be our light, medium, and heavy kick. And our 600 to 620 will be jumping light, medium, heavy punch. And then our 630 to our 650 will be jumping light, medium, heavy kick. Now, again, just a handful of frames, not the full thing. We're skeletoning, sha-na-na-na-na-na. Anyway, um, to get this to be set up to be the modular kind of drop in your sprite frames, point to them, set up your duration, your offset, your hurt box, your hit box. Damage is still going to be something I need to work on. Uh, Setting up the special state JSON to break up this. Actually, what I may do is instead of just having a character JSON, have a animation JSON for the required stuff like walk, jump, punch, kick, crouch, idle. Then have an attacks one, which will be your standard like punch, kick, jump kick, crouch kick, that kind of thing, and then have one for specials. That way you could do like again some skeleton off again like fireball, dragon punch, stuff like that. But it also contains supers like the repeated dragon punch or his calcu attack. Again, still way in the future when I have to work on it because right now, as you see, the JSON is massive as a singular JSON. Breaking it up would not only help me in the future, but people if they start making their own people when this gets done. We did make changes. It was either to the fighter, I don't remember the fighter script or the loader script. I have to eyeball this real quick. I don't think I changed anything in the fighter. No, it had to have been the state then. So let's look at the state machine. Because it'd be, yeah, I have 10s in here now. So instead of just having the are we crouching, are we standing, there's are we in the air, else are we crouching, or another else are we standing. And I had to redo that for all strengths for punch and kick, light, medium, heavy. Still basic UI Godot down, UI Godot up, UI left, right. We still have our constants, and nothing else really changed in here. Now, if I go into my ID docs, you'll see I'm still keeping track of everything. Right now we have idle, turning, the start of the crouch, crouch idle, crouch end, walk, jump start, your up jump, which is neutral, forward jump, back jump, landing for when you hit the ground, standing light, medium, heavy punch, standing light, medium, heavy kick, crouching light, medium, heavy punch, crouching light, medium, heavy kick, jumping light, medium, heavy punch, jumping light, medium, heavy kick, and we have falling, which is coming down from the peak of your jump. We still have our flags in here. Again, we have type, which is your positioning, with standing, crouching, air is SCA. A move type or your action state, which is IAH, idle, which is neutral or movable. A is attack with active hitboxes. And H is get hit for your reactionary state, damage, stun, etc. Physics are your rules for moving. So we have S, C, A, and N. S is standing, which has friction logic. C is crouching with friction logic, which is high. A is aerial, which intakes your gravity constant. and then we have N for none, which is the thing I'm going to have to wire up for specials and supers because you, as the designer slash player, will need to edit the gravity and the effects you're using for your special and or super. I have not made any scripting for special moves. I need to still uh, do an input buffer for the special moves and super moves. I need to create a special and or super state, which I think those two will be separate because supers need to be something that the just like specials, those need to be separate that the player can input and pull like a image or a sprite like the fireball is not part of the fireball making animation. It's an animation with that sprite as another layer, which has its own hitbox. Now, how long will that take? No idea. Um, I'm about to take a break from it here after this week because now that I got most of the standard things, I still need to add throw, whiff, uh, knockdown, knockback. That's going to be coming when I add the dummy. Still haven't added the dummy yet, but I'll go ahead and do play here. You'll see I still haven't set up the dummy, so our facing is still wonky. But, standing, crouching, jump, again, missing a lot of frames. We're just using this as a skeleton. Walk, jump, jumping's backwards due to no dummy facing. So basically treating it like a platformer, just flipping the frame at will. But I think I described that last week. So yeah, again, I'm just kind of CVing my hitbox hurt boxes right now, so they're not in the right place. And again, I need to change the uh, hurt box color rather than maybe make it like a darker blue, or maybe like a, I don't know, a green. Just that way to differentiate it from the body collider or stage collider. So that'd be something. I'll probably use the default color for the body collider, and then just even for debugging, just kind of make it invisible. But once people get it, I would have to add probably a debug dip switch. That way, people will be able to see the body collider so they can size it right. Because right now, even though it looks like he has a full body collider right now with his collision box, that little square around his feet is his world collider right now, or his stage collider. That big one is the hurt box, and the white one that has active on certain frames is the hitbox. Again, they're not aligned. I'm just trying to hurry the skeleton, which is probably not a good idea. But that's kind of it for now. The big change was adding those tens in there. That way, it was picking which state you'd be in. Like, that's light punch, that's light punch, that's light punch, that's medium kick down, that's medium kick there, that's medium kick there. And I haven't also added the ability for you to add non-neutral jump things. Like, it still uses the standard medium that we use for neutral air. So I need to add that as well. That's something I need to also mark down. But for now, that's kind of what I finally got added to it. It's it's going to be an adventure, I can tell you that. But hope you kind of like where this is going. Again, we're not going to use all of Ken's frames. We're just getting our skeleton going. And once we get our skeleton built, then we can go on the journey of making our own fighting game character. And then once we have our own fighting game character and all the documentation, like I said, that could be a year, it could be 2 years. Then we put this out there, and then we see what people do with it. Uh, Anyway, that's way off. Thanks for coming. Thanks for looking. Um, Perhaps some darker stuff the following week. I'm unsure. A lot of things are going on, but take it easy, and I'll see you next time.